Israel Israel DMW has ended up fooling himself and disgracing men out there, because even me, when I was reading through the chart and the whole thing, I felt ashamed of my I felt ashamed of myself on behalf of Israel. So my people, if you are just joining or watching this video for the first time, click on the subscribe button and make sure that you are subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much as you do so. So it all started as Israel DMW saw the ex-wife Sheila Courage, with Phyna. Phyna is the former BBN Niger, that is Big Brother Niger winner. I think Phyna posted the pics on IG, on her IG page. She was on vacation in Maldives with Sheila Courage. Sheila Courage is Israel DMW's wife. And Israel himself is the logistics manager of Nigerian music superstar in the person of Davido, aka Obio Omobaba Olowo. Now, Phyna was on her own. Israel went and DM'd her and inboxed her. Now, you will be seeing majority of the charts and all the evidence on the screen. The girl was on her own. Israel messaged her, you know, all manner of talks, telling her, asking her why Phyna should be moving or making friends with her ex-wife Sheila Courage, that she's not worth it, that she's education zero, neatness zero, intelligence. One manner of she was as in Israel was rating the ex-wife so low, and Phyna was now asking her, of course. Phyna was telling Israel that you cannot dictate to me whom I will be friends to. And of course, Phyna was right. Even from that chart, if you look at the chart, you will see that Phyna was even more matured than Israel DMW, because reading the whole chart, Israel was so childish, citing how he spent almost 30 million to do the marriage, and citing how he was one that disvirgin Sheila Courage. You know, remember the marriage just crashed just within 6 months of their marriage. That was when the marriage crashed, and Israel DMW was busy, and stating, even calling the ex-wife's mother a prostitute, that the mother has married up to three different men, that is just that the mother snatched the present man with whom she begot Sheila Courage. In fact, there is nothing in that DM that Israel DMW did not. So was just ranting and talking rubbish. That in fact that there was nothing there was nothing he didn't do for Sheila Courage, all in the name of trying to make her to stay in the marriage. That sometimes he even get down to his knees to beg the ex-wife to stay, this and that. There's nothing he doesn't afford to, buy for her, this and that, blabbing. So when Israel now find out that that Phyna is not yielding to his tantrums and convictions and the whole thing, Israel switched again to Phyna, calling her names, calling her the same hookups with the ex-wife, this and that, blah blah blah, even to the point of blocking um Phyna. So that was when Phyna now chose to expose Israel DMW. But if you look at the whole thing, just as I told you, that men are the problem of themselves. And when you reduce yourself as a man, many things will come to you and you will experience so many things. As in, is it that you have not moved on since? And Israel don't even know the implication of what he's doing now, because the implication of what he's doing now is that he's giving more power to Sheila Courage. Sheila's courage now ego will now be forming bigger. She will now be feeling bigger as if she was the best. I don't know why so many. In fact, I've always been saying this in that you most men, most celebrities that you are saying, they are not even better than you. It's just the opportunity they have been. Because tell me, why would someone with this kind of mentality and sense be walking along with Davido? As in, what actually are you make? What is this the brain you are using to make an impact with DMW's record label? To me, I'm getting shocked because at the end of the day, I've looked at the whole thing. I was wondering. Now, another thing now is that now the Phyna now has exposed him. Now Israel's self-esteem now is like a tissue paper, zero. Because he was not smart enough. How can you be entering that young girl's DM, ranting and telling her about your ex-wife? Okay, look at how Israel was even bad-mouthing his ex-wife. Even if Sheila was the devil and the whole thing. You were so jobless that you do not know what to do, that you went to her DM and be ranting and talking rubbish. That means you've got not enough on your plate as a man. And he was even busy ranting and talking rubbish that Sheila, that he himself is an Edo State man, he's an Edo man, that any man that does anything with Sheila, this and that, will die, blah blah blah, all manner of those silly talks. Silly talks. That is an expression of a man with low self-esteem, no vision, no goal. And it will not make you to be wondering how can some men be so rich, is connected, influential, and they are still misbehaving like a puppy. You are someone that is connected with Davido or the Legas, as like guests are not supposed to be your problem. You can get any type of woman you want for yourself, and yet you are belittling yourself like a lame dog, crying like a cry baby. For how many years now that the marriage has ended, you still have not moved on and buckle up your life? You have not moved on and buckle up your life. Eh? Okay, now he's showing hotness simply because, and the thing is, that's why they always tell men never to overinvest in a woman. If you look at that marriage, Sheila Corey did not even spend a dime in that marriage. Yeah, she has nothing to lose. Now again, she was unable to give Israel even a child. None. Nothing. She did not even take in nothing. All Israel was busy doing was shouting, it is virgin, it is virgin. How is he even sure that did not even run him street on that virginity aspect? Because if you are the one that is virgin, that she would have been so calm and submissive to you as the husband, as the husband. And again, he was also mentioning that the girl was a church type, prayer, blah blah blah. The mother was a blah 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 in church. This rubbish. These churches are the worst place to get yourself a wife. Churches are the wrong place to get yourself a wife. If you are looking for a wife, the churches are the wrong place to get yourself a wife. They run Israel's street. Now, in fact, Israel lost in this whole thing. Now, Sheila Courage was nothing before, but now you have given her prominence because you are connected to Davido. Now, the combination of you and Davido has given the same girl a prominence. You guys have made her popular, built up her life. Now she is a celebrity, making money of her own. Now she is independent now financially, and she's now a celebrity, rolling with celebs, living her best life, catching fun. knocking men woto, and you are there killing yourself and grumbling, disgracing yourself all over social media. That is rubbish. That is rubbish. Guys, if you watch this video down to this extent, please click on the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel.